podcast with Hugh Neutron and Seuss. I mean, one of those is Alex Hirsch, and I'm sure he'd be down for anything. I was trying to figure out what extra shitty was, and then I realized you were talking about access, and yeah. A lot of the assets in the GBA games are just, like, sprites made out of, like, screenshots of the enemies in, like, the PS1 games. Yeah, there are 4 underwater levels in Access. 1 in each warp room, because we needed that, you know? Andy Gavin after getting the 4th water level. Yeah, but Andy Gavin didn't make that game. Andy Gavin was smart. He stopped at 2. He stopped at 2 underwater levels. He was like, yep, this is annoying enough. Dude, why am I getting fucking spin timered underwater? Dude, what the fuck is going on? Yep, Scarlet. So maybe caught a fast. No, I definitely could have caught a faster cycle, but we'll work with this. I'm gonna have to take a hit in Orient Express, aren't I? Gross. The fuck are people following me on Instagram for? My profile even says I don't use it. Sam found your Instagram. Nice. I mean, I'm sure it's not hard to find my Instagram. It's the same handle as everything else. Coco, why are you sniffing my leg? I just don't use my Instagram. The only reason I reactivated it is because there's a Gravity Falls fan comic I've been reading, and it's on Instagram, and Instagram makes it a fucking pain in the ass to use their website if you don't have an account. So I was like, fine, I guess I'll reactivate this. Even though I have no reason to use it, or to even have it. And I've never really used it much. Yeah, I just realized I didn't take damage. But I didn't get punished for it, so you know. private it. I could do that. I didn't even think about that. Just watch my IGN do the reaction with Crash for Speedrun. I'm a monster. No, you didn't use it. Just fair enough, dude. I appreciate it regardless. Dude, that IGN Des React is so old now. Like, any percent looks so different now. Dude, Javi just got a 113 like 08 in any percent today, and that's just crazy to me. That is 18 minutes faster than the time I had in that Does React. That IGN React is older than you. Uh-oh, Monka TOS. What time? The Des React, I got like a 120. My PB for that video was like a 126 or something. And Javi has like a 113.08. Yo! Let's go! Cracked. We're never getting that again, by the way. Crash 4 speedrun is the same length as the Metroid Dread speedrun. Yeah, but I fully expect Metroid Dread to keep going down because it's a younger game. I peaked with Doom Eternal. Wow, and not with Crash 4. I see how it is. Metroid bread. Yeah, Steven, nice. Good luck. Yeah, Metroid Dread. Oh god, my throat. Metroid Dread seems like it was really good. I've just never been into Metroid, so I didn't pick it up. Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. Yo, Goober's definitely got that generous billionaire guy vibe going on. Here, I'm a generous person, gives 1 coin. called an investment. My father started me off on a small loan of $1 million. They said a 100? Yes, you did. Oh, yo, is Tet still here? I just remember the time when he just made a tweet. It was like, has Elon Musk decided to end world hunger today? And then some fucking like burner like Elon Musk fanboy account like just snapped back and it was like, he's currently trying to move humanity into the future on the moon. And you, what are you doing with your money? Like, I don't know, man. Fucking trying to survive. Like, sorry, man. I don't make $1 billion a day. Musketeers. I hate that you made me aware of that term. Ew, gold. What the fuck happened here? I like how now I'm disappointed to get a golden making waves. Just had a fucking like streak of like 5 plats in a row. Sure. I love how I can do a zigzag NSJ until I have to, and then it just turns into a curl in the wrong direction. Coco's having a moment. Oh, frog prediction. Anybody? Mod check. There we go. Hit it here. I had Taco Bell for dinner. It was also good. I know that gem homes in on you, but I never trusted. I think I did it once, and it didn't home in on time, and now I'm just afraid to do it again. Been seeing the down chase gives you flashes to rock blocked. It's okay, Tet. Rock blocked can't hurt you anymore. Just don't run ACG. Yeah, the rock blocked relic is the worst one. Just lost. Thanks for the good luck. Thought your audio was broken for a second. Yep. Speed is boring. Victory is boring. Coco's really restless right now. She's just like getting up and walking all over the place and jumping everywhere. That's not a thing. Why is that a thing? I hate it here. Ban and move on, Yog. Or block and move on, but you know what I mean. Oh. Wow. Frog's a fucking tease, dude. Alright, Frog lives. Nice glitch low. This is rigged. All according to Keikaku. I'm a little shocked that golded. Okay. That's a retro. Damn, got on tap. Yeah, I feel like I have so much control. So much more control with analogless. Like, just the curls just feel so much nicer. Kizzle. It should work. I feel cheated that didn't work. What the fuck, dude? still saved time though because I landed on the gem. But also, what the fuck? 62 cents. I'll take the money. Mr. Krabs! Mr. Krabs, I can't believe I'm saying this, but how could you sell SpongeBob for 62 cents? You think I could have gotten more? Look, Squidward, money! I'm gonna take that save, dude. We take those. How I fail both these cuddle skips to get the one in Orient Express? That doesn't make any sense to me. CTR? Question mark? I don't know how I have a 114 gold here. I need to reset that. I'm convinced that's like not true. There's no way. Unless I was just like really cracked one day. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Just give me a glitch low, you jackass. Yeah. I think like how lively chat is really depends on the game I'm playing, but Crash 3 is definitely like probably when my chat is at its most lively. Followed by Twins. Twins is like an active chat, but less viewers. Whereas like Crash 3 is like chat is active and like everybody's watching because it's fucking Crash 3. This is like consistently my strongest performing game. You're right. So if I run into the ramp, it'll be fine. Also helps that no one's really running this game right now. Yeah, I was gonna say no one really runs Twins, but like 4 people are actively running Twins right now, including me. So like, because like Joe's running it, I was running it, Sloss is running it, Dio is running it. But yeah, no one's really touching Crash 3 right now. Sag. The game deserves more love than it gets. I say as a former Crash 3 OG hater. But yeah, I definitely feel that because like I don't get as big of a turnout with Crash 2 as I do with this. And I think part of that is that there's just like a casual fan base, just inner love for Crash 3. But also like Crash 2 has no shortage of active runners right now. Yo, what's up, Violin? And like, I used to pull similar numbers with Crash 2 when there was a shortage of active runners. But now it's like you could watch me, or you could watch like Groovy, or Potty, or Climbing, or Boomfan. Boomfan's not really doing it right now either. My point is that there's a lot of Crash 2 runners. And like, literally nobody is running 105 except for me. At least that's what it feels like. Guys, I can't believe I got the Platin Hog Ride. Oh my god. Alright, have a night, Goober. Yeah, Crash 2 has been super active for like the past few months. Nobody running Boom Bang. Yeah, it should stay that way. Why ruin a good thing by becoming active in that game? That sounds good, Uber. I've been starting like later than I want to, but I just don't have energy when I get home from work, and hopefully that'll change once I move. Just another month. Yeah, I'm gonna move to VA. Maryland just doesn't have anything. Like, there's nothing here to do. Whereas, like, there's a lot of stuff in Virginia. Also, like, Maryland traffic is just god-awful because of the Beltway. I thought I was moving to Vegas. No, Vegas is like a long-term thing I'm considering, but it's definitely not something I'm doing short-term. That's kind of one of those, if I made the decision that I wanted to move to the West Coast, it is a place that I would look into. Nothing like concrete at the moment, but like Virginia was something I needed to do because my job is in Virginia. So I just need a shorter commute. What's the origin of bread? There was this TikTok that my ex showed me, and it was just it was just someone like cutting open a fresh like baguette and being like, yep, bread, and then like a bunch of people followed up and was just bread. So now bread is a thing here. Also, bread's good for you, allegedly. Yeah, the cost is like, I'm fortunate to like have the income to be able to like easily move. One of the reasons I'd like to move to, like, Vegas is that Nevada also doesn't have a state income tax. But also, like, I just find the weather there pleasant, whereas, like, the one summer I went to Texas, it was hell. So that's the one time I've ever been nauseous off of a migraine. Texas can also be really humid, depending on where you are, I think. That was definitely an awful, like, 90-degree day. Yeah, I'm not looking to go to Tennessee. Yeah, that was a cooler AZ, and it was still like 100 degrees, and it was still better than the one time I went to Texas or any of like Maryland's summer days. But again, like Maryland, the East Coast is humid. That's why it's so awful. I like the West because it's dry. Oh, we didn't do the dinosaur one. Damn it. We're gonna stay west, you go to Washington. That's fair. Washington, I would worry about being like... One of the issues I have here is how cold the winters are, and Washington does not fix that issue. Also, from what I understand, Washington has a pretty high cost of living. Dino has not been friendly recently. There we go. Too bad there wasn't a prediction. Yeah, one of the things that makes me eye Vegas is that despite the fact that it's fucking Vegas, it's actually got a pretty reasonable cost of living. Like, I think it's got a lower cost of living than where I am right now, and that just blows my mind. Granted, I do not live in a cheap area, but also, like, it's fucking Vegas. I mean, I live pretty minimalistically also, but my hobbies get expensive. Also, I like to buy food because cooking was not an asset I was taught. Dude, my mom was asking me if, like, either of the roommates I'm moving in with know how to cook, and I was like, yeah, one of them does. And she was like, oh, good, you can learn from him. It's not hard these days to learn how to cook. You can just use Google. I'm like, or you could have taught me in my formative years. But you didn't. Ravioli with kale sounds good. I'd pass on the walnuts, though. I'm not a nut person. Which is ironic, because I run Twinsanity. I had Chipotle yesterday, and God, that murdered my stomach, but holy shit, it was good. Dude, the motorbike theme is so good. And then NST just changes the melody for no reason. Which is crazy, because the instrumentation in the NST version is great. But then, like, towards the end of the song, the NST composer just looked at the sheet music and was like, that's a suggestion. Yeah, I've heard it. It's alright. It loops a bit too early for my liking, but it is, for like a GBA song, it's very good. Nothing goes as hard as fucking entranced prehistoric music, though, or the volcano theme, I guess. Oh, this is the worst idea I've ever had. It is, Tet. Like, goddamn. Like, the moment you leave the Hub 1 and go right into the first level of Hub 2, it's just great. I really do want to do more Entrance Any at some point. But after I get a time I'm happy with in 105, I'm actually genuinely considering pushing Crash 1 a bit more. I low-key want to push, like, this, and then Crash 1, and then maybe Twalk. That way I could get, like, a good 511. I want to get both, like, I want to get a good 305, and I want to get a good 511, like, maybe even, like, get close to what Rex has in 511, so... And that cycle nice as fuck. Ugh. I always feel like, wow, that was a good hot cocoa, and then I remember that I'm pretty sure like 4X's are possible in this, and then I become sad. I wish practicing individual levels was easier in this game, but global cycles just throw a wrench in that. Like, I can't practice good hot cocoa cycles because I'd have to fucking set that shit up in Dynamite, and it's just like, ugh. Just save state. Yep, fucking emulator, sure. That is the nice thing of practicing in the HD games, is that each individual level, like, you can practice them as individual levels and that'll be accurate for a full game run. Can't really do that with OG. You can, like, kind of get away with it in Crash 2 because cycles aren't as significant in 2 as they are in 1 and 3. But 1 and 3, like, I honestly feel like outside of, like, a couple 1 cycles where you reset trial anyway, it really doesn't feel worth it to just, like, try and grind an individual level because the cycles are going to be different from what I get anyway. Yeah, Dingo's Diner is booming in the 50s. Does this mean he has franchise potential? Could I open a restaurant in an airport? But if I were to franchise, because I saw my future self franchise, and oh bollocks, my head hurts. Crash 4 is a gem. Yep, fish. That's that when you're speedrunning it. Oh yeah, that's where I got Kick-Ass Coco from the 100% ending. I don't even use that account anymore. I don't even remember the login info for that account. I don't need it anymore because it was for like if I wanted to do something that was non-crash while I was grinding for partner. Now I'm just like, if I'm gonna stream, I'll just do it on my main. Can't wait for Tet to become the Crash 1 NST legend he was always destined to be. KSB stand for Captain SpongeBob. If you wanted to. It was never meant to be because there weren't demo chaos for NST in Canada. Frick. Killer speedrun boss. Yeah, totally. Nailed it. Dude, I love how the way I learned how to do the nitro bounces is that I just started trying it one time. And then I just got it down. Like, okay. That's like the way I learned most shit. I'm just like, let me try this thing. Oh, it worked. Sure. It's Crash Bandy. What do I think the biggest level is the biggest run killer in all of the OG trilogy? Deadass spaced out. Fuck. That was almost hot. Biggest run killer in C3, Ski Crazed. Without question, it's fucking Ski Crazed. Yo, good cycles? What? Look at that shit, dude. Good stuff right there. Boy. Yeah, Future Frenzy's probably the next closest. I would say Gone Tomorrow is among the most punishing, but it's also like not as... I feel like Gone Tomorrow is really not as difficult as Future Frenzy or Ski Crazed. Ski Crazed isn't even hard, it's just that easy to fuck up. And like, you're not allowed to make mistakes in Ski Crazed. Not big ones, at least. We set fire to Future Frenzy. What if we set fire to the rain? How fortunate that I had 2 masks. How fortunate that I had 2 masks. Well, I guess I'm gonna wait on the vortexes at the end. It's not in my plans, but you know what? Yeah, I always go for that if I have a mask. Anything that lets me like blow up a TNT without waiting on it is just hype as fuck. It's the second time I've entered doubleheader from the back. Just go for that whenever. I respect it. If it wasn't like super awful to die at that point, I'd probably go for whenever also. Yeah, Crash is just like so fucking ecstatic every time he beats a level in the OG games. He looks like a crackhead when he's waiting for the gems to roll on OG Crash 1, and that's why we love him. You don't like when Crash pukes a gem. I actually don't mind that. Like, I think the animations they added to it are pretty cool. It's just the general lack of expression in the NST models as a whole, which I think Crash 4 improved dramatically. Why did I... Alright. his walking animation in one. Where he just looks terrified as fuck the whole time. I love that. Dude, that was so fire. Getting close to a 208 sub. And trophy. Dude, it bothers me so much that so many strategy guys from like the early 2000s and late 90s called him End Trophy. Probably faster entropy stress than I've considered looking into them. I always called him like the correct name. I just had the wrong inflection because I would call him entropy when it's supposed to be entropy. I don't even know how much those save. Saves 2 seconds, so how much is that total? Four seconds and 105. That's really not big, to be honest. Only one is done in no IG, so 2 seconds. I'm assuming because you want to keep a mask, and then you do tell no tales, and then you have 3 for the rest of the levels. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, entropy is conveniently sandwiched at a spot in 105 where like masks are like infinitely replenishable, or just not really relevant. I'm not fucking dying to that scorpion today. Fuck you. Not happening. Not today, Zerg. They really are, Tat. I firmly believe the scorpions are like the worst enemy in the trilogy. Like on PS1. I think the moment when I'm gonna start upping my strats is like whenever I get to the point where like it's actually becoming hard to match my summon best, which like probably will happen soon. I'm just not at that point yet. I think when I'm in like the 212, 213 range, then I'll start like going for harder shit. But still not Buglight or Tomb Time, because fuck those. I was trying to figure out why Burger did Deep Trouble 1 so early when he could like do it right before Entropy, and then I realized that he probably does it because like my thought process was you can do High Time and then have those masks to burn in Deep Trouble, but I think ideally you want to have masks to burn in both, or you want to have masks to burn here, but you also want to save the masks at a High Time for the Entropy shit. The fish thing is called a submergible. Yeah, but I like calling it the fish mech thing. Button goes just save that. How much time are those one cycles? If Buglight is anything similar to the time it saves in NST, it will probably be about a minute. Tomb Time's probably also like probably in the minute and a half range. I don't know. Smash funnies with friends, hell yeah. Yeah, I figured there was a reason Burger did that, and then when I realized what it was, I was like, well, I could just move Deep Trouble because I'm not going for that, but I was like, but I could just go for that eventually. So, you know, just stick to the route that he made. Pretty sound. I did have the funny thought where, like, because Buglight and Tomb Time both require such good movement that, like, you basically have to zigzag NSJ for them. I was like, what if I learned zigzag NSJ just for those 2 levels? Just don't fuck with it for the rest of the run, but just for those 2 1 cycles do it. Sure. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. None of that today. I even know to not NSJ there because I have missed that gem before and died because of it. I don't know. Well, okay, so I guess we're 1 cycling. Or not 1 cycling. I guess we're doing the relic first. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the 1 cycle right now. Fuck it. That's cool, I guess. I didn't die, so, you know. I mean, I know the actual answer is that in, like, the early concepts for the game, the Triceratops was going to have a lab assistant riding it. So the idea was the lab assistant himself was chasing Crash, and then they cut that at some point. Maybe the dinosaur isn't even chasing Crash and it's just going on like an evening stroll right as Crash walks by. Is your favorite Crash game out of all the Crash games that are the third in the series? This is the only third game in the series. I was waiting for that to happen. Crash Bash remake is real. Okay, buddy. Tag Team Racing is the third racing game in the series. Yeah, if you want to call that shit in Tag Team Racing racing, then sure. I like to call it the Engine and or Nina dating simulator. It's basically what it is. No reason not to get this now. Sure. 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 God, I have to reroute warp 4 now. That sucks. Yep, that was 2005's greatest innovation in video game, was farting on the CTTR loading screen. Ooh. I'm okay. It's fine. This is so ass without triple. I'm just hitting everything today, aren't I? Oh, so that was an experience. I like how this is like the one part where Burger doesn't have level splits. He just calls this entire part just Warp 4 lol or something. Dude, what the fuck? The only thing that's really set in stone in Warp 4 is that Future Frenzy is after these first 3 levels and Bye Bye Blimps is last. You could even do Bye Bye Blimps like earlier also, but yeah, Ski Crazed is one of the 2 sunset levels for jet ski. It's the one in Warp 6. It's not the super secret one. I could theoretically do Ski Crazed like as early as the middle of this warp room, but it is optimal to do it at the end of the run, so I do it at the end of the run. Why is it a run killer? Do you see how big these waves can be? That can really screw you over in Ski Crazed by making you miss crates if you're not paying attention. And the gold relic time is so tight in that level that if you make like more than like 2 big mistakes, then you're just not going to get it, and it's like a 2.5 minute level. So if you fail the one cycle, it's a 2.5 minute time loss. And I think the waves are at their worst in Ski Crazed. It's funny because if it weren't for the waves, the level would be completely fine. Like, Ski Crazed is done really early in the remake. Like, in NST 108, Ski Crazed is done, like, right after Warp 2. Or it's, like, right before Dingo Dial or some shit now. And it's, like, that level is, like, so fucking easy in the remake. I don't remember the last time I actually killed a run to it. Actually, that might have been, like, the last time I was doing 108, but I don't remember the last time I was seriously grinding 108 and killed a run to it. Engine looks better in OG somehow still. So, Crash Bandicoot, we meet again. Hello, Julian. What did you do in school today? He looks gross in NST. I mean, I feel like Engine is not supposed to be the most sexy character in the franchise, but nah, I know what you mean. I think he looks good in Crash 4. Ooh, bomb? Although I think basically everybody looks better in Crash 4, to be honest. I think, like, Cortex is the one character where I still might prefer his NST design, and that's more for proportion than, like, artistic flair. Radical Engine's personality is fantastic. Yo, Brio's as thick as he wants to be, like literally. Variable thickness. What was the reason for bringing that checkpoint after the bonus? It has something to do with like a glitch in the box counter, but I don't remember what it is. This is directed specifically at Ted if he's still in here. Because I feel like he's the only person watching who would actually answer unless like Burger or like Nitroff were lurking or something. Yo, Hard Rocks. That was a really good Tomb Raider. I wish I had a split for it. Tomb Raider is a really good level. It's really hard, but it is a super good level. I might go back and retime that later. See if that would have been a gold. The nice thing about the way splits are set up in 105 is that it's really, really easy to consistently move them. Just because you split on throwing the final item as opposed to leaving the level. Yeah, Tomb Raider is definitely like on the harder end of things, and I think that really does add to it. I always find that some of the best Crash levels are usually among the hardest. Oh, Chad. Guess I missed a nitro or something. Why no game sound effects? Exclamation mark no SFX. We'll explain it. I'll put that at the front of the title. I don't know why I grabbed that mask. I was thinking that I might need it for later, but I'm doing Sphinx Inner after this anyway. No pun. Why do I die right after start time trial at certain levels? It resets the cycles in the level, so I know exactly what's gonna happen when I reach certain points of the level. In high time, it's like critical to like that one cycle being consistent. In Tomb Raider, it's just fast. You can get this even without the death. You could take this time trial really slow and still get it. Oh, I was afraid I masked too much. Yeah, Tomb Raider is the second most lenient being Sphinxinator. I'm pretty sure in Sphinxinator it might actually be faster RTA to do the one cycle than to finish the level. Yeah, that specific corner of the death route is so close to the main level that it resets the music. If I understand correctly. Alright, we're not gonna get invincibility in Future Frenzy, but whatever. We never get that anyway, so... I was getting ready to switch to analog for this and I remembered what controller I'm on. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Oh, it delayed the jump. Yeah, you can thank Tacos for that one. Although the one Trob thought of was really good too. Trob thought of a fucking Tell Traveler's Tales. Where does Cease the Fables come from? It's just a really funny way of saying Tell No Tales with extra gratuitous language. See, if I was only running 2 splits, I would just do Ski Crazed now, but fuck it. Stop the cap, yeah. Gonna name the split Why You Always Lying. And ye fibs. Sure. Finalize the storytelling, yeah. See, we're starting to lose the actual meaning of the level's name. Because it sounds like it's being like, it's like telling you don't fucking lie or some shit. But it's just like, it's based off of the phrase dead men tell no tales. But also, Cease the Fables is just really fucking good. Sure. Dead men cease the fables, yeah. People die when they are killed. Damn, I didn't know that. Oh! Local man dies to death. I can't believe this is about the gold. Everyone who's ever drank water has died. No, I'm alive. I think what you were looking for is everybody who's ever died has drank water. Nah, I'm immortal. God, playing without analog stick. Fucking kill me. I think I'm supposed to get that balloon over there. Oh well. I should really look at this route again. Maybe I'll do that later. I just think, I don't know, how many people here are actually old enough to remember Charlie the Unicorn? I just remember there's this one part in the third one where he's like, I think I died long ago and you two are my eternal punishment. And I think the big one just goes, you're like a constant downer, huh? There was a good, like, 3-year period in high school where, like, one of my favorite things to say was just, what did that accomplish? The finale came out recently. It didn't end before? Shit, dude, I gotta catch up. I also honestly thought the Charlie to Unicron ones were really funny, even though they were, like, intentionally shit. Extremely good phase 1. Who even needs analog, yo? God, my PB has a really good engine. Holy fuck. Ground looks like one of the old play mats. Dude, fucking Rings of Power looks like a chocolate chip cookie. I love it. Or it just looks like cookie dough. Dude, I love how, like, when you get to the end of Warp 4 and are entering Warp 5, there's still, like, that has, like, 40 minutes left in the fucking run. God, 105 is long, dude. I don't mind, though. This is a fun category. What does Warp 5 take for me? It doesn't. I just also have to do Warp 6. It's just that Warp 5 feels like you're at the end game, and in a way you are. But you actually have like two other warp rooms. You have another warp room to do on top of it. We'll get there when we get there. Now, if you do Warp 6 in the middle of Warp 4, then it doesn't feel like that. Because then you just do Warp 5, and then all you have to do is go down for Rings of Power, but... That being said, Warp 5 is still like 25 minutes long. It's just such a huge contrast because Warp 5 in Crash 2 is like the shortest warp room. Or at least it feels like it is. Yeah, 2 jetpack levels, and Spaced Out actually is not a really long level either. Nor is Night Fight, but Piston It is on the long side, but it's like the only longish level in the warp room. Yeah, it's the only iron checkpoint that we see as an actual iron checkpoint. Because every other level with an iron checkpoint, we either don't see it or we see it in the time trial. Riko Pog! I hate it here. Let me be smart about this. Shout out to the fact that Boomfan ran these games on an SNES controller, so he didn't actually have the ability to use the bazooka in Crash 3, so he just always nitro bounced and damage abuse in that bonus and then spun bounce the arrow crates, I'm pretty sure. Flaming Passion is such a disappointing level for being so short and easy. That is not what I think about the level at all. I think Flaming Passion has some of the most challenging platforming in the game, and I think it's one of the best levels, if not the best level. That's not right at all. Holy fuck. I wish. There's a whole ass other visit I have to do. I mean, anything compared to Tomb Raider is fairly easy, I guess. Nice. That's not something I can do. Yeah, I saw that, Evie. It's pretty hilarious. Big F for Silent Hill. I'm not a fan of Silent Hill because I just don't really do horror, but it's pretty sad still. Oh. Nothing quite as terrifying as the end of Gone Tomorrow with no mask. The only one here loves FNAF lore? Probably not. It's not for me, but I know a lot of people probably don't hate it at least. I feel like a lot of things just become cringe with time. It's the natural cycle of things. You go out on a good note or you eventually become cringe. Bruh. Dun, 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 dun. Crash 3's soundtrack goes so hard when it like actually slaps. Oh look, 208. 208 some of best. That's pretty hype. I think that's pretty cool, man. I can't believe that I actually thought my upper limit was like 211. Turns out that you actually have a lot of endless potential when you actually compare to fucking splits. Alright. All it took me was like a week of playing the game seriously again to realize, wow, I have a lot of room to work with. That's cool, I guess. I wasn't even in the spotlight, but tell me more. I'm so confused. Yeah, I ain't fucking with that. Woo! Someone just find a way to just spin all the way over there. I'm okay. I'm not scared. You're scared. Woo! Finally a Tet W. Finally a Tet W. No longer Tet L. Oh, Tet, you're here. Now you can answer my question. What was the reason for breaking the checkpoint in Tomb Raider after the bonus? If you die while having let the TNT auto detonate in the bonus, you can't get the gem anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Only this were Crash 4. It's Crash 4 minus 1. Thought I was gonna miss that. back to Tet L. Ass and shit aren't censored. What is going on? Dude, I hate it here. That was questionable. Okay, let's not die this time. Will never convince me that this song is bad. I'm sorry. I love this song so much. Just kind of slow. Not great. My health. I've had worse. I've had better, but I definitely feel like I've also had worse. So. Cortex chin. Fun fact: if you have SFX on, you have to skip that cutscene in order to leave the fight. Seeing your friends play DK versus DDD online. Fun. No sound effects. Alright, I'm making that meme later. I don't think I've ever gotten a sub 120 on that. That was really good. It's not gonna gold because the first pass was meh, but that was a really good relic. What? Oh, I love this game. Good warp 6, hopefully. Portal got hands, oh no. Oh yeah, the trolley mission. Yep. Trouble with the trolley, eh? Alright. Ski Crazed, for the love of God, please. Oh, I thought I got button glitch. I feel fucking cheated, dude. That's some horse shit. I don't care. I don't care. Right then, fucking paragraph stat. I don't care. I will lose the few seconds for a consistent Ski Crazed cycle. I knew it. I knew it. Every fucking time, dude. Dude, I was holding down. That's some horse shit. I don't know about this now. Yeah. That's cool, I guess. Fucking Ski Crazed. So shit, dude. It's such a shit level. All because the game decided that I wasn't holding down when I promise you I was. That might even be RIP 213, honestly. So aggravating, dude. Like, it was actually going completely fine until that last ramp, the 4 crates. And the water fizz just screw you over sometimes? Well, it did. God, what a horrible level, dude. $211, $212, and $213 all killed by that absolute dog shit level. That's not even this isn't even a decent run. This run was cracked. Like, this is not decent. This was really good for me. Like, up until that moment, there was nothing that really went poorly in the run. This run was really good. Let's finish it out. And get the juicy sub 215. Yep. And then I can compare against a really good run up until I have 2.5 minutes to save in the last 10 minutes of it. It's just gonna be fun. This is not gonna be a fun run to compare against if it finishes. The funny part is that I wasn't nervous at all until Ski Crazed. And even then, it was only after I fucked up that first ramp that I started to become nervous. But like that wasn't even my fault. That's the most annoying part, is that it wasn't my fault. The game not giving me a flip when I was holding down the entire time is absolute bullshit. I didn't split, but I really don't care, to be honest. Still a good PB. It's a good run. It's a bad PB. The rest of the run is really good, but the time is not. Because of one level.
What can I say? I'm a natural.
Fuck Ski Crazed, dude. What a shit level, dude. I will say though, I think switching back to the analog list was very smart. I feel like I had a lot more control and a lot less dropped inputs. God, I can't get over how cracked that was until Ski Crazed, dude. Like, look at this. Okay, like, Warp 1 is, like, whatever, but, like, there's not a big mistake until Ski Crazed. I mean, like, I guess, like, I didn't get triple in Future Frenzy. But that's, like, it. That's so tilting, dude. Not gonna lie, if that had closed out 211, I probably would have just stopped there. I'd been like, I'm good, dude. Annoying. Couldn't even bop sword, dude. I missed it by 3 seconds. I bopped jumping and jack, but that could have like closed it. Like really. That would have just been it for me. At least for now, I would have like eventually come back for like harder stuff, but god, fuck dude. Fucking Ski Crazed. I don't even think I played Ski Crazed poorly. It's just the fact that it didn't give me the fucking... It didn't give me the flip on that ramp where you need it. I mean, I guess I'm not done with this category then. If I can be on 211 pace, I can absolutely do it again. Aggravating.